Now, let's head to the M&E module on the project interface. To do that, we should select it on the module's main menu. The system will then open this page, where the user will be able to see all the three main monitoring cards on the Data.IFAD system. The first one shows the program's progress by its indicators. The second is dedicated to financial progress of the program, while the last one shows the AWPB monitoring information for that specific project. It is possible to get a detailed view on each of those cards. The first detail view shows us the indicators progress of this specific program. Here the system will show us the indicators description, as well as a classification organized by color in relation to what was planned on the AWPB for that specific year. This small bar here shows that same information but in a graphical way. And here we can also see many other information regarding that one indicator. To update an indicator, we should click on the yellow button on the right side of the screen. And here we should register the start date of monitoring as well as the end date. We should also inform what was achieved on the same period of time regarding that specific indicator. It's important to stress out that some activities will have direct impact on beneficiaries, so if that's the case, we have to inform which type of beneficiary was participant of that activity. This is very important, since the system will read this information from here to create some of the charts we'll see further ahead. After saving, the system will update the indicator progress in general, but it will also update information regarding the beneficiaries, as mentioned before. This view also allows us to see a chart comparing the planned and executed progress of a specific indicator. To do that, we need to click on the indicator description, and the system will open this chart where a line will represent the planned goal, and this blue line will represent the indicator progress on that particular year, while the red line indicates the final goal of that indicator, which means that the ideal world is where the blue line reaches or surpasses the red one. It is possible to update more than one indicator at a time. For that, we need to use the upload tool available on that menu. By clicking on the upload menu, the system will give us the option to download the template spreadsheet that will be used to upload that information. we should open the template spreadsheet and then fill the required information in order to properly upload data onto the system. In this case, we should inform the indicator code, its description, the start and end date, the target number for that period, the number of beneficiary households, number of people, women, youngsters, HIV positive, and the number of people with disabilities related to that specific activity we're trying to upload. After inputting the information on the spreadsheet, we should finally upload it so the system can automatically update the indicator's progress based on the information we just registered on the template spreadsheet. After completing this step, the system should update the information on all indicators listed on the spreadsheet. And finally, we can also generate a report with that indicator list in a PDF format. To do that, we just need to click on the report button. Here we have the report form, and we should inform the date we want to analyze and then click in generate. After performing that action, the system will then generate a PDF format report with each program indicator, its classification, and other information. The financial card will show us the AWPB's financial progress, the program's financial progress by category and subcategory, the disbursement history, program's financial progress by component, and finally the information regarding the nature of sources of funds and the sources of funds itself, both in pie charts and percentiles. The last card in the M&E module is dedicated to the AWPB monitoring. By clicking in See More, we'll be able to see the program's AWPB financial progress. By comparing it with what was planned for that fiscal year, as well as its activities progress. Below the first chart, we have a table with financial progress by component and subcomponent. And finally, a table with the AWPB's activities progress. It's also possible to change this main view by selecting different years. For that, we should just select the year on this selection box, and then the system will automatically update the data shown in this detail card. On Data.IFAD dashboard, we have more monitoring information, such as the number of beneficiary households, the total amount of funds already financed by this specific program, as well as the number of supervision missions. To get a detailed view, the user just have to click on the number on the card. On the households card, we can see the total number of each project indicator related to people. So here we have households, we have the number of people, women, men, youngsters, adults, HIV positive, and people with disabilities. That information is showed in a different form on the pie charts below, in percentiles, on the financial card. We should click on the number, and then we can see the program's financial progress and information. So here we have a disbursement history. We have financial execution by nature of sources of funds, and the financial execution by the sources of funds itself. Lastly, on the supervision mission card, we can see supervision mission related data. Here we have two pie charts. The first one shows the total number of supervision missions planned and the total number executed on that specific program. And the second one shows the number of recommendation and status of each of one of those recommendations. On the system dashboard, we can also insert other monitoring charts and create a unique dashboard view. To do that, the user must click on the Set Charts button. Here, we can see the list of all possible charts. Very important, there is no limit for the number of charts that can be loaded on that screen. By selecting the options and clicking on the Save button, the system will automatically generate a personalized view with the charts we just selected.